Hello, hello. Hi, bubbly. How is everyone on what is today? I think today is Wednesday. Oh god, my life is such a mess. Like you know things are not good if you can't even remember what day it is. But yeah, hope everyone had a good Wednesday. I actually told people I would start stream like 14 minutes from now in my Discord a bit earlier, so I hope no one gets too mad that I was actually a few minutes early. Okay, but check it out. Like tonight, okay, so my sleep schedule is like really, really bad lately, and like it's been like negatively affecting my life, like because I've been waking up late and just I've been waking up late. It's just been pushing everything back, but most notably, like I've been not getting as much work done at my job because I've been waking up late. Is it okay to ask why you don't accept donations? I don't know. It's a good question. I think I've talked about this before, but it's like I kind of have this like complex almost, I would call it, where like I don't want people to feel like, or rather I don't want to feel like I owe people something. Like obviously, I'm aware that people can give donations like selflessly, without the expectation of anything in return. But I feel like a lot of donations aren't that, like a lot of donations, even if it's not conscious, don't necessarily come from the bottom of someone's heart. So with that in mind, it's just easier for me not to accept them at all than to like kind of play that, I don't know, that like mental game. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I just don't want to feel like beholden to anyone. But also I'm in a very like, I'm very privileged to say that I really don't need or would, like a couple extra $100 or even $1,000 from Twitch would not change my life at all. So I don't really need any extra money. Yeah. But you can still like, that's why I do list the my like the charity. Like I when people donate to the channel or like donate to the charity linked to my channel, like I do like feel like, I get a little dopamine hit from that. Like I do really, really appreciate it. When people donate to the charity, like honestly, it would probably make me feel better that like I was able to convince someone to donate to a charity than to donate to me, if that makes sense. Because that feels like I don't know. To me, that feels even arguably more personal. But yeah, so that's the answer to that. Where was I? Oh yeah, okay. So tonight I'm gonna actually, like, one of my problems is I don't treat, like, I haven't been very responsible about like treating like sleep as like as serious as it should be. Like okay, for example, I would ideally like to be awake at like around 8 a.m. every day, right? So that means I should probably go to sleep, be like falling asleep before midnight. And if I want to go to sleep by midnight, I should probably start winding down at 11. That doesn't necessarily mean like I have to like stop everything at 11, but like I should probably, like, at the latest I should be in bed doom scrolling by 11:30, right? And so like that has not been, like, I think like that needs to be non-negotiable, whereas for me it's like, I don't really, the reason my sleep schedule will get ruined is because I'll be like, well, I want to finish this thing, or I'll just play one more game. It's like I don't really treat it as seriously as I should. And so I'm gonna try to stop doing that. Like, I need to just, hi Ray, welcome back to America. Hello, how are you, my aquatic friend? I need to just be like, okay, it's 11 o'clock. I need to turn everything off and go lay in bed. And you're back. Oh yeah. How does it feel to be back? Are you like, surely it feels good to have air conditioning again, right? Yawners. It feels great. Nice. Glad to hear. We should like do a collab or something, or just play something. Your big bed is nice and comfy. Did you not have a big bed in Germany? Yeah, that's one of the things I do miss, because like generally like the hotels you stay in, or like, at least like, I don't know how it is abroad, but like the hotels are like never be as comfortable as my own bed, because I've invested a lot of money in my bed. The bed sucks. Hi Kieran. Yeah, so what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna stream for like an hour and a half, and then by then it'll be like, what? It'll be like 11:30. So I guess like immediately following stream, I should go lay in my bed. Oh man, you guys are so fortunate. You guys, I can't. Consider yourselves blessed that I'm giving you the last hours of my day, and when I could be doing anything else with that time. You know all the things I could be doing right now? I could be like playing video games, or playing video games, or playing video games. I guess I could technically do that on stream, but I don't think it'd be very entertaining. At least not like the games I want to play. Like, I kind of want to play Counter-Strike, and I don't think that's very entertaining to watch. But yeah. The Sunday, no, not true. I'm very graciously giving you guys an hour and a half of my time. My time, now this is going to sound very pretentious, but my time is valuable. like, My time is worth a lot. So you guys shouldn't consider yourself so wealthy that I give it to you, you know? You guys are rich and felt, and like what better thing, like what could be better to be like wealthy in than time with felt? Surely not money. Alright, so that being said, even though my sleep schedule has been like negatively impacting my work life, today, well, it's been kind of bad. I've been like when I wake up super late, like when I wake up at like noon or like 1 o'clock, like it already kind of makes life harder, because it's like I already like objectively just lost time by waking up late, right? Like the day is already kind of a shot. But you feel that? Yeah. So like it's like a snowball effect. It's like, well, you know, like, well, now that that's messed up, like you kind of like lose motivation to do anything else. And I felt like this morning in particular, I felt like the depression demons creeping back up on me. But that being said, I did manage to get some work done today. I'm a bit behind, but at least I got some work done today. Like I was productive today, thank God. I'm hoping, like, I don't know, hopefully I can wake up tomorrow at a reasonable time and get back into the swing of things. No depressed, only happy. It's not. That's not to say that I'm sad. Like, my depression isn't necessarily like a non-happy one. It's not happy for sure, but like my depression is more like I guess a classical depression, where it's like I feel the urge to do absolutely nothing, and like everything feels like a massive chore. Not necessarily I'm sad, but like, you know, everything just feels hard to do. But yeah, hopefully I can get my sleep schedule back on track. Get the swing of things. Like I mentioned so many times before, like the only reason I could stream today is because my side hustle has been getting a lot easier, for better or for worse. I'm not making as much money as I was a week ago, but I have a lot more time now. Like I have an extra like 1 to 2 hours a day. I can use that to, you know, get some more sleep. Speak of the devil, huh? Knock on the wood. Today we are drinking. It's actually like, if you guys weren't here, that stream before I had the surgery on my eyes, I was browsing Amazon for drinks, and one of the things I found was this Gatorade lower sugar lemonade, and it's been like my new favorite juice type thing to drink, so I have some of that with me. Today's stream sponsored by Gatorade. Oh, by the way, if you guys hear my dryer in the background, please tell me. You shouldn't be able to, because I have noise suppression on when I use this mic, but if you do tell me. Not that like I would do anything about it, but it'd be good to know. It's not like I'm gonna turn off my dryer and let my clothes be wet for you guys. But I'm sure like a lot of ASMR streamers, they do like, for example, like if it's thunderstorming, they won't stream, or like, you know, anything, or like if their parents are being loud, they won't stream. Like ASMR streamers typically take that very seriously. Like if it's not like dead quiet in their house, they would rather not stream and wait until it's quiet again. And that obviously makes a whole lot of sense, but I don't think I would ever take hi Heron, hello. How are you? Are you streaming today? Oh, come on. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. My sleep schedule's messed up, but I'm getting better. I'm chatter? I don't get it. What does that mean? Is that supposed to mean you're not gonna stream later? You're purely a chatter today? Oh. Oh, wow. I thought you stream like every single day. I thought like you streamed every single day except maybe not Sundays, but you would still usually stream on Sunday anyway. I mean, I would like to get back to streaming every day if I can. Although I'm gonna have to think of more things to talk about. That's the only thing about streaming every day. There's only so many things to talk about. Yawners. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much that there's like water in my eyes. Oh, thank you for the headshots. Iguan nod on 332. Okay, so what did the felt do today? The felt had chicken tendies and fries for lunch. The felt did a decent amount of work today. Not as much as I probably should have, but like considering how unproductive I've been the last like few days, today was like pretty good, relatively speaking. You know, when you work from home, obviously it takes a big working from home takes a lot of discipline, which I struggle with. What else? Other than that, no, today's been pretty normal, you know. Did a little bit of side hustle things. Haven't been to the gym in a minute. Hopefully I can start going back tomorrow if I wake up at a normal time. I mean, it still might be the case that like if I choose to work out, I won't be able to stream if I like now that I'm committed to like, you know, going to bed at a relatively normal time. You know, like I'm not gonna have as much free time, which is probably for the best. But yeah, like as I've said always, streaming is like the last thing on my list of priorities. Like if I have some leisure time at the end of the day, I have to decide between either streaming or playing video games. Oh my god, can I stop yawning? I can't even finish an entire sentence without yawning. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, my workouts don't really take that long to begin with. Like usually I can, like, I'm done working out and like usually my workouts take somewhere between like 50 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on like how distracted I am. But you know, I would say average is probably like an hour or maybe like 70 minutes. So like pretty quick actually. Something is wrong with me. What was on my mind today? Did I think about anything in particular? Oh, I did laundry. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the hottest of them all? I don't think it's me. I think I'm pretty... I would never consider myself hot. That is not a word I would use to describe myself. It must be you. It's certainly not me. That would be like the last adjective I would use to describe myself. Like, I don't think... Not that it's something like I aim to do, but... like, it's not something... Obviously, it's not something I strive for, but I don't think the fox has any sex appeal. Although I could. You know, not like, you know, maybe that's like a power. Maybe that's a power I decide to hold back because it'd be too powerful. Everyone is hot. Is that epoxy emote? That's so funny. Is that? That's great. Where is that? That is awesome. It's a bit like low FPS, but other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like watching Poxy. I forget who introduced me. I don't. She might have found me through your stream actually. I think she did. She's around. I like to lurk her streams, and she's around here every now and then. Oh God. Okay, no, nothing against her. Okay, like nothing against her. But Yana ASMR facts. There's something that she does that I really don't like, and I don't like it when ASMR streamers do it. I think I can understand the appeal, but like, I don't like when I don't like when ASMR streamers do the echo thing. Like, it kind of bothers me actually. So when an ASMR streamer starts doing the echo thing, I like have to like mute them until it's over. Okay, maybe like echoed kisses I can sort of get through, but like echoed speaking just like confuses my brain. It is not. It's like the opposite of comfy for me. Well, apparently it's really popular though. Like when Poxy streams, I swear at least half the time she's spelling someone's name with the echo on. I like it because it feels like you're in a cave. Is that a good thing? Do you like feeling like you're in a cave? That sounds kind of scary, no? I don't want to be in a cave. Yeah, it's like a horror movie. Like that's not like to me that's not comfy. Maybe to you that's comfy, I guess. I want a calm, soft voice reassuring me. That's comfy. It's exciting. What? Exciting? Now that is something I can't understand. Then you should hate my streams. Your streams. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching. I think your streams can be comfy like about half the time when you're not talking about like unhinged topics. When you're talking about something relatively normal and you're just tapping the mic, I think it's pretty comfy. That's boring. Does that make my streams boring then? It's like having ice cream with no toppings. Vanilla is my favorite flavor. Well, that's not true. Well, I like cookies and cream, but that's like just vanilla ice cream with stuff in it. It's like a little bit more exotic than vanilla, but not very. It's like having cookies and cream without the cookies. Don't know if I like this analogy. Look, congratulations on your new model. How long did it take? Oh god, I was so impatient when I was getting my model made. I couldn't wait for it to be done. It takes so long. 3 months? Yeah, that sounds about right. I think mine probably took like 4. I'm not one to like rush like artists or anything. If I somehow, like, you see this all the time on Twitter, but somehow I've never had one bad experience with an artist. Like I've never had like, well, I've had people be like a little late, but usually if they're late they're like super apologetic. I've never had someone just straight up ghost me. Yours is pretty though? You think so? I think yours is pretty. You have like the little you have like the little crow on your shoulder. I thought that was a really nice touch. I thought that was great actually. I am hoping to get a 2.0 soon. I actually have no idea what it's gonna look like though. I need to come up with I need to come up with outfit ideas. I wasn't a fan of the bird. I was a fan, yes. Wait, now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about before we went down this rabbit hole? Oh yeah, ASMR. Yeah, no, I want someone to be like the ASMR that I do is basically like the ASMR that I look for the most part. Like, I want someone to be like, okay, look, it doesn't need to be like super patronizing, like, you know, it needs to be like, I would rather just have someone yapping to me in a soft voice, you know, and like kind of just keeping me company than them necessarily like, they don't have to give me positive affirmations or reassure me or anything like that. I can understand the appeal of that, but for me it feels a little bit too patronizing. Like, I'd rather them just be kind of like just not even like a calming voice per se, but like, I don't know, like just someone, a familiar voice. That's what she's like. I'd rather them be just like a familiar voice that I can like listen to, and maybe every now and then they say something thought-provoking. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want, this is gonna sound pretentious, but it's pretty hard to find people that are thought-provoking on in general. You'd like podcasts? Yeah, so like what I look for in streams are basically like podcasts, but like a little bit like low-key, a little bit more low-key, right? You wouldn't consider yourself an ASMR artist? Neither would I, even though I bought the 3DO and everything. You know, like, yeah, it is a bit harder. Well, for one, it's just like people have told me that like I'm good at like keeping the discussion going in a more organic way, and I appreciate that. But I guess just a lot of people have a hard time doing that, like having a genuine discussion without talking in circles. Like, I don't need to watch someone that's gonna be like, for example, they're gonna be like, everything is going to be okay. You know, something like that, or like, what else do the streamers usually say? They'll be like, you're they'll be like, you're safe here with me, you know, stuff like that. Like, you know, like I don't, you know, I can, it's nice, I guess, but like I can't listen to that for like forever. Like, it's like, for me, it's like a nice little treat, you know, but like it's like too much. It's like eating too much candy, or eating, you know, it's like too much of a good thing. It starts to lose its appeal. Like, the third chocolate bar is probably not as good as the first chocolate bar. You're catching straws. That's you? Wait, you don't do that, do you? You don't say like this. You don't really say this sweet stuff, do you? I feel like you're more flirty than like... So what you're saying is we should say that nothing will be okay? Well, no, that's not what I said. You would never catch me saying that stuff. Yeah, that's what I mean. Not that I wouldn't be complaining if you said that stuff, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't be complaining. But I think like you're more of like me. You just kind of just talk about stuff. Although, like I said, you tend to stray a bit more into the unhinged topics than I do. I try to stay away from that, personally. You just said you don't like when people say that stuff. I mean, no, that's not what I said. I don't dislike it, but like a lot of streamers, like, they do that for almost the entire stream. Like, I don't like it when people make that like the bulk of their content, because that makes it seem, to me, it makes it seem a bit disingenuous, if that makes sense. Like I said, it's like the third candy bar was not as good as the first, or like the second bite of watermelon wasn't as flavorful as the first. Does that make sense? Does anyone else agree with that? Like, I feel like every time I have watermelon, the second bite is never as good as the first. Anyways, you're gonna bring all your girlies in? What did I do wrong? Did I insult you? Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm saying. You know, I can appreciate a nice little treat. We're having a little meta discussion. Hi, Nan. We're having a little meta discussion about ASMR, I guess. Little meta discussion. What I like, I like what I do. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I like it when streamers just ramble in a soft voice about something interesting, and maybe every now and then they give a little bit of fan service. Not they don't have to be doing kisses every three seconds, but I appreciate a kiss every every 20 minutes. Like that. Or someone start the timer. Your next one will be in 20 minutes. It gives it more impact. It's like, oh wait, that reminds me, this streamer can give me kisses. Hi, Chunky. But it's also like, you're gonna stop myself. What do I have to? What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? If you don't know, I hate when people do this. You better complete the thought. You better complete the thought. I give you like a pass. Say it. It is not appropriate for this stream. Oh, okay. If it's not safe for work, you never mind. You can just you can DM it to me on Twitter or something. DM me what you were going to say. Hi, oh my god, Luxie. Oh wow. Okay, for those of you that don't know, Luxie is European, and they have like a really hard time catching my streams, obviously, because they're like 6 to 7 hours ahead. So I've actually been deliberately trying to stream earlier so that you specifically, Luxie, could catch a stream. So I'm glad you finally made one. How have you been? Or how have you been? You and your secret double life. Been okay? Nice. That's good. I've also been pretty okay. ASMR streams are hard? Really? Okay, since we have a lot of ASMR streamers in here, everyone please tell me what you think is the hardest part about doing ASMR. I don't really think I could contribute because I wouldn't say I do ASMR, but I would say the hardest thing is to just think of things to talk about that isn't slop. I could sit here and we could watch YouTube poop and I could commentate stuff on it. But that wouldn't be very thought-provoking, Getting harassed on DMs. Oh no, that sounds terrible. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the other thing though. Obviously, I feel like female streamers are more likely to have this problem. But even if you wouldn't consider yourself a super fan servicey, super parasocial streamer, in general, ASMR relative, compared to gaming, is more of a parasocial-esque category. At least with the, maybe not intentionally, but the vibe of it, right? So by proxy of being an ASMR streamer, you're more likely to attract the loonies. I have not had any. Well, I've had a couple overbearing people, but I've never had someone super I've never been harassed. Everyone up until now has always respected my boundaries. I've never had to say more than once to someone to stop doing something. But I'm sorry that's happening. But it's also, sometimes you just gotta know when to put your foot down. I'm actually pretty bad at that. All my super old regulars would know because I've said this before, but I'm a very confrontational person, and I'm also not very assertive, so I give people probably too much rope before I actually voice my true feelings about something. I'm a good puppy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, but for me personally, in my streams, the hardest thing is to come up with things to talk about. That's why, I mean, this is true for anyone, right? But certainly I think I'm better at it than the average streamer. But like if my chat is dead, then it's like really, really, really hard to like find things to talk about, because a lot of the times, a lot of my streams are like, it's like I get thoughts, I get ideas based off like what people are giving me back in response. Like for example, like, you know, I noticed there's a lot of people that do ASMR in the chat, so like then now we can have like a discussion about like doing ASMR. I hope I could stream the rest of the week. I should be able to. I don't have any plans. Do I? Yeah, I don't think I have any plans. Oh, another thing, guys. I'm not really like, I'm not like embarrassed to talk about this, but I'm sure a lot of streamers would never share this with their chat. But like, I started like, I put myself on a wait list. Like, that's another thing. But I'm on a wait list to get assigned a therapist. And I'm only doing it because I met my deductible for the year, so it'll be super cheap. Like, I don't think I'll do it into next year because then I'll have to pay full price. But I'm officially like on a wait list to get like matched with a therapist in my city. I thought that was kind of silly though. Like, mental health must be pretty bad. Like, we having the mental health crisis if I have to be on a wait list for a doctor or a therapist. I thought that was pretty ironic. So there's that. I'm so busy that like, hopefully I can find a therapist that like does weekend sessions, because I don't see myself being able to like, apparently like what people usually do is they go over their lunch break, or they go like some therapists like have sessions from 5 to 6, so they go right after work. But like those slots are usually always all taken, obviously. So hopefully I can find one that does like Saturdays or Sundays. Like I would like to like hopefully solve all my I mean, you guys would never guess this, but the felt has a few character flaws, you know. I know you guys think I'm like the most perfect being ever, but I do have a few character flaws that I'm hoping to like get fixed by the time I'm like in my 30s. So the old fox has to go to therapy. I think a lot of people, there's a lot of undiagnosed adults, and maybe they even like would concede in private that there probably is something wrong with them, but it's like they're too proud to go to therapy, so they don't. You know? I think a lot of people are like that. Like, there's a lot of people in my family that are like that. Like, well, I mean, they probably wouldn't admit to you that there's anything wrong because they're just so prideful. But like any normal person would probably conclude that. If you're willing to share, Luxy, what kind of ASMR do you do? Do you do like classical triggers? Do you have a menu? Oh, wait, that reminds me. Hold on. I need to do wait. I need to set up Nightbot. Hold on. I completely, or not Nightbot, Stream Elements. There was a command I wanted to make. I wanted to make an exclamation mark menu command. Well, let's see. How do you do this? I forget through what mechanism it's through. Is it through Stream Elements? Where is that? Is it Streamlabs or Stream Elements, or is it Night? Stream Elements. I think it's Stream Elements. Yeah. I wanted to put something kind of cute. Okay, chat commands. Here we go. Add new command. How do I turn it on? Activate. Global cooldown. Sorry guys. I am doing this thing. We are doing this now. As you guys know, when a thought hits my brain, I need to do it immediately. It needs to be done immediately. Save. Okay. Can someone type !menu? Hello, Ami. How are you? Good to see you. Nice. Yeah, so that's the menu. That's my menu. And that's it. And that's all that's on the menu. Hi, Yaz. Is it really ASMR? Oh my god. It makes me so happy when I see a bunch of familiar faces. You guys make me so happy. Mod check, ban this guy? No. I think I'm gonna need to get a new mod. Like, because I've been like, my mods are like not awake a lot of the time when I stream. Because they all have like managed to fix their sleep schedules while mine stayed bad. Believe it or not, there was a point in time where all my mods had terrible sleep schedules, including me. But I guess they all got responsible and I didn't. So I need like a mod that could cover the night shift. So we'll be looking at doing that soon. Maybe. Be honored. Me waiting every day till 4 a.m. You don't actually do that, dude. Don't do that. Go to sleep. Do not wait up for me. Especially because I'm so inconsistent. You can't wait for something that might not happen. Why did that sound so sad? That sounded kind of like tragic. It's worth it? I don't think so. I don't think interacting with me is well. Who am I kidding? It's probably the best thing ever. You get to ask me questions and get to pick my brain. Like, usually, you know, in my real life, if someone wants to get my consultation, I charge them $1 million an hour. But you guys get it for free. Hi, Felt. I'm having relationship issues. No problem, I got you. Buy her flowers and tell her her eyes are pretty. Done. That'll be $1 million. That's how that works, right? Do you guys think, like, I wonder if I'm gonna like get married and have a failing marriage, and I have this like vision in my head, like I'm sitting in there in like couples therapy. It's me and my wife, but we're sitting in opposite couches, obviously not next to each other. It's a sexless marriage, and the therapist is like we're like arguing with each other in front of the therapist, and he's trying to calm us down, and we sleep in separate bedrooms. Oh man, what to live, you know? To live. That's the true American dream. You really don't know what's going on in someone else's head? What do you mean? Are you talking about me? What are you talking about? What's going on in my head is nothing but pure intellect. I have to keep it reserved in my head because it's too valuable. How does that make you feel? Yeah. What do they do? What do failing marriages, what do they typically do to each other, like, other than get a divorce? Oh, okay, like the usually the husband starts drinking a lot. Yeah, they cheat on each other. Okay, usually the husband starts drinking a lot, or like the wife will start flirting with the waiter or something dumb. I meant like to be petty with each other, not like actually in practice. Does that make sense? I'm getting FOMO for not being on Penn State's Yik Yak Media. What? What are you talking about? Please elaborate. what would you do? Like, if, hypothetically speaking, if you were in a relationship and you were like a narcissist and evil and toxic, what would you do? You would let's see, you would flirt with the waiter. You would like intentionally like show text on your phone from someone else. Like you would leave your phone out basically, and intentionally like let your partner see you got text from someone. What else would you do? You might like intentionally like I don't know. No, that would be evil. I shouldn't say that. That would be evil. Yeah, no, probably shouldn't. Probably hopefully that's not how my relationship ends up. Penn State was busted for making it snow in frats and on campus. What do you mean, making it snow? Was it like fake snow? I don't get it. Making it snow? Question mark? I've never heard of this platform Yik Yak either. Drugs? The way you explained it made it seem like the actual like college was handing out drugs. Do you just mean like it's known for being like a very like drug heavy campus? Surprisingly, yeah, when I was at college, I never really saw, like the most I saw was like weed, and that was only with my friends. Like that was like my friends doing it. I never saw like, not that like I was one to go to parties or anything, but my college life was pretty tame. Nom 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 nom. I want to like, in actuality, I probably sleep more somewhere closer to like 7.5 hours, but it's like, does anyone else like need an extra 30-minute buffer to like roll around in bed and like maybe scroll a little bit? Like that time you need to like really, really wake up. But I guess you're not supposed to do that. But you're according to the sleep experts, you're supposed to get out of bed the moment you wake up and like get sunlight the moment you wake up. Like apparently it's not healthy for your sleep hygiene to like lay in bed more after you wake up. So I guess I shouldn't plan for that. So really I can go to sleep at like 12:30, I think. You put your phone in your bed, away from bed, so you have to force yourself to get up. Wow, that's so disciplined of you. You set your alarm early so you have time to stare at the ceiling. I don't know if you guys have gleaned this by now, but the awoke emote that I have is by far my favorite, because it just conveys like just being lost in thought or like emptiness, and like internally that's me a lot. Like I don't actually lay there in bed staring off into the distance, but like spiritually I'm doing that throughout the day. I'm having like these moments of self-awareness, like what am I doing? I'm pretty bad with I can wake up. It's like I guess I just like haven't I can wake up when it's really important. Like I didn't wake up late for my best friend's bachelor's party or bachelor shift. I didn't wake up late to get my surgery. I can obviously when I associate in my brain that something is very important, I'll wake up in time or I'll force myself to be awake. So I guess by that metric, like I have associated working with not being very important, because I don't mind I'll oftentimes just snooze my alarm and sleep a little bit extra instead of showing up at work on time. That's probably not a good thing. Probably not, right? Probably not. It probably would be better for me to have an in-person job with like a tiny commute. Like maybe I could hopefully find a job that only has a 10-minute commute. But the problem is, for my field, there's no jobs in the area. The only way I'd be able to do that is if I moved to the big city next to me, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to live in the big city. I don't want to have to drive in traffic every morning 20 or 30 minutes to go to work. That sounds miserable. Big cities are overrated. I think there's just, I don't know. For me, when I do go to a big city, I feel less lonely. Like if there's something like, I don't know, comforting about being in the presence of a lot of people. Like especially like, you know, for example, like in some cities, like, I guess like most infamously New York, you can just like go on the street at any time of day and see people walking. That's not really the case for my town. Like my town, if I go outside at 3 a.m., it's just dead. There's no one. You'd actually have a hard time finding a person or even a car like that's driving. But in New York, like there's people walking around at all hours of the day, in cars driving around all hours of the day. But I guess to be fair, I'm not supposed to even be awake at that time, so that's kind of a bad comparison. If I had a normal sleep schedule, I probably would think the world was pretty lively. You miss New York? Really? That's surprising. I feel like almost everyone I talk to hates New York. I wish I guess it's mostly my friends. And like almost all of my friends like really don't like New York. But then again, in my city, you still have people going to clubs on the weekday and still had to after parties until 4 a.m. and had to work at 9. Yeah, I'm not built like that. Like I don't even like, at any point in my life do I think I could like pull that off. Like the energetic, like the, you know, that super energetic, I guess, period you have after I guess after college. I guess I sort of had that, but I manifested all that energy into work. I just had like, instead of just like, you know, instead of staying up late partying, I stayed up late working more. Oh wait, oh that's something that's been on my mind lately, guys. Like I've talked about this before too, but like I don't know. I just like, work has been so boring for me lately. Work has been so boring. And like I know work isn't necessarily, so like for most people is not supposed to be interesting. And like I'm in, like me in particular, like I have a very cushy job, and then like, you know, I have like a very comfortable life because of that job. But it's like I don't know, it's like it's a means to an end, right? Like what's all this money if you don't even do anything with it? It's like, you know, at some point like you care more about your time than money, right? And I think the felt would actually be comfortable making, like, at least for the area I live in and like the things I do, I would probably, I think, like, you know how that study says, like, you know, everyone has like this point in their like everyone has a number that like past that number it's not gonna make them that much happier. For me, I think that's probably like $60,000-$70,000 a year, because that would be enough money for me to like live comfortably and still like have a little bit of funny money. But like not like a huge excess, because it's not like, you know, I don't go on expensive trips and I don't buy designer clothes, or, you know, I might get like, if anything, I get a designer VTuber model. You need money to use it on your future. I guess that's true. I guess I just have a hard time. Also, I mean, I think the younger generation in general has a harder time like envisioning the future and like saving for the future, you know, delayed gratification and all that. Yeah. Cuties don't like tall women. Do you consider yourself tall? Oh, wait, you I misread that, Lux. I misread that. I thought you said you said I need money to use it on my future cutie, like your future partner. I thought you were complimenting me. I thought you were calling me cute. I thought you were saying like I need money to use it on my future comma, cutie. No, I get it. You both need money to pay for your student loans. Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid. How tall is Catboy? I'll say I'm average. I won't elaborate. I'm pretty average. Okay, what was I gonna say? Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid, but like, it's like for me, like, cause I grew up like lower class. Right? I didn't grow up poor by any means. Did not grow up poor. You know, like anyone born in America, like, you know, is not poor already. Like if you grow up in America or any first world country, you know, you're not like, you know, you're not wondering where your next meal is gonna come from, or like, you know, you don't have to walk a mile to get some water, right? But I grew up like first world poor, and so like I've always been like, for the longest time, I've been in like this survival mindset. So it's like, on the topic of like, you know, student loan debt, it's like yeah, it sucks, but for me it's like, you know, I guess for me it's like a very sink or swim mentality. It's like, and it's gonna sound really like, I don't know, tone deaf, or I don't know what the word is, but like, at least when you're in debt you have a goal in mind. Does that make sense? Not that I would wish debt upon anyone, but at least when like you have debt, you have a clear goal in mind. Like, okay, I need to make money to pay off this debt, right? But what if you didn't have debt? Then it's like, okay, now I have money, what do I do with it now? And that's my problem. It's like, that's where I'm getting at. Like I reached the point where like there's nothing I really tangibly that I want, and so making more money isn't adding to my life. It's just taking my time away. So I guess I just need to like, you know, maybe I just need to be like the typical person and go think of stupid things to spend my money on, like a helicopter or something. Or like some I don't know, designer clothes. Retirement plans? Yeah, that's true. And I know that, like, you know, that's a good thing, but again, like, that's so far away in the future, right? Like, I don't anticipate that I'm gonna retire till I'm like in my 60s or my 50s at the earliest, and it's like, it's still so far away that like, to some extent you need to live now, right? Like, I think there's a very real argument in saying like that, like, you know, I don't think it'd be wrong to say that you should spend most of your money in like the fountain of your youth, right? So I think for most people, they would consider that like the prime of your youth to be like your 20s and your 30s. I don't think it'd be like, you know, blasphemous to say that like you should spend all your money in your 20s and your 30s, because that's when you like physically and mentally are at your peak, and therefore like that's the best time to enjoy life. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You will retire very early? Really? Do you want to be my sugar mama? Can I be like your trust fund baby? I'm just kidding. I'm independent. This fox is independent. I don't need nobody. I hope to retire early too, but like, well, I've had this discussion. It's like, I don't see myself. I probably could retire early, but it's like, I don't think I ever would, because I would just have too much free time. Like, I'm not trying to glorify working, because I don't think working is inherently like a beautiful thing, or like something that should be celebrated. I think being able to support yourself and being independent is an important thing. But that doesn't necessarily imply that work, like that you have to work, right? But anyways, like, it's like, I think if I didn't have like a job to do, I would just get depressed, because I would just not be able to find, like, I would just have too much free time. Like I said, like when I was unemployed was probably also like the most depressed I've been. Well, no, maybe not, but pretty close. Pretty like second most depressed. not like in the terms of being sad, but just like having an urge to do like absolutely nothing but lay in bed. You have nothing to do. I have having nothing to do. What? You hate? You hate. That's what you meant to type. Me and my big brain put that together. Oh, completely off topic, but my friends are going to a card show. I don't know if anyone here is into Pokemon, but my friends are going to a card show. I declined going because it's too far for me. I don't like traveling if I can avoid it. You are really? Wow. That must be expensive. It's just a card show is just like a place where like, I mean, I'm not too familiar with it because I've never like been to one, but it's just a place where I think vendors go to sell like trading card game stuff. And like this, it's like selling, trading. You spend over 1,200 on Ascended Heroes, the collection. That's crazy. You crazy. That's crazy, bruh. Euros, yeah, euros. So like $1 billion. Everyone knows that €1 is worth $1 billion. Now the other, not like a couple weeks ago, I have a friend in the Philippines, and I ordered food for her, and so like the food itself it was not that much cheaper than food in America. The delivery was ridiculously cheap. The delivery was like it's kind of crazy that you can in the Philippines or in a lot of countries you can spend like 50 cents or less to have someone deliver your food for you. But the food itself was about the same price as America, which I was surprised. I think my music professor has a Pokemon collection worth over 5,000 CAD. How did you find that out? Did they bring that up? How does that even like get discovered? Exactly. Yawner. Already at the hour. I'm gonna be a responsible fox. Okay, so let's do the math. You're gonna lurk. Okay, thank you. Yes, good luck on your final. You can show some of your pulls on the Discord. Oh, that would be cool. That'd be cool. I'd appreciate that. I mean, I'm not too into cards. I mainly just like sell them. But you know, that'd be cool. It'd be cool just to see anyone's hobby. You know, cards or anything else. Oh, did you guys see the announcement? I have decided that to celebrate, okay, I'm not gonna do a special stream or anything for 1,000 followers, but what we will do when we hit 1,000 followers is I don't know if it's gonna be a reoccurring thing, but we'll do our very first anime. I don't think we're gonna do gaming because I don't like gaming nights because I hate friend slot games, but we'll do our first watch party night, and then we'll do our first chill session afterwards, which will be open VC, and you get a chance to talk to me directly. I'm going to be, of course, joined by my mods to keep me safe, but... Or a mod, at least one, hopefully. Didn't you say you'd hate knowing what your voice... Not your voice, but just like voices in general. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say like... I'm not gonna hate it. It's just gonna be jarring at first, but like, you know, like any other things, it's like something that's like outside my comfort zone, but it's like I know I need to not that I need to, but I should do it. Yeah, hopefully it's not too overstimulating. My greatest fear, guys, is that like you know, is I'm gonna be like super shy. You guys gonna be like, wait a minute, Fel has been lying to us. He's completely different off stream. We hate you. You're not the Felt like you are on stream. We hate you. I'm leaving. No, I'm kidding. No one's gonna do that. But I don't want to feel like a burden. Like I don't want to feel like while I'm like talking to you guys that like you guys have to baby me socially. Like you have to carry the conversation and I'm just there. That would be like a nightmare for me. I'd feel like so like inconsiderate. If it's something that like gets enough traction, I would do it regularly, because I also don't want people to feel like they're missing out if they can't make it. Don't feel pressure to always talk. Yeah, that's true. But then again, like, you know, at the end of the day, like I'm the one commonality between you all. Like, you know, like I would like to think you guys would be able to get along with each other, but you wouldn't necessarily, like, you know, if you had, how do I put this? Like if two of you people from my community met each other outside of my chat, you wouldn't necessarily be friends, and like there's nothing wrong with that. But like, you know, that's to say that like I can't guarantee that if I don't participate that it'll be a great time. In that situation, I'll probably just chat with someone else. But I would also like to think that people in my community are somewhat socially skilled. You know, I would like to think there aren't many social outcasts. Am I ending soon? Probably like another 20 minutes. Right, you're supposed to have fallen asleep by now, Lux? Yawners. Okay, yes, let's do the math. Let's say I need to fall asleep by 12:30, so I need to be in bed by 12. And then, so that leaves me, if I end stream at like 11:20, that gives me 40 minutes to, I can like play a video game for 40 minutes. Play some video games for 40 minutes. God, I just know I'm gonna get in bed at 12 and just like lay there awake. I'm also, guys, I'm really sorry if like I get excited and my voice just becomes like a normal volume talking voice. Like at that point, it's not even ASMR at all. Like I'm supposed to be talking softly. This is the felt talking softly. Like I'm supposed to keep like this tone of voice the entire time, but sometimes I just get excited and I forget I'm doing ASMR. I think like I think the people here, I think the people that are here now obviously probably prefer when I'm just like talking like, you know, like normally, like I guess quote unquote like this. And then the more like ASMR oriented people tend to prefer when I whisper. And I probably would whisper if this mic would pick it up, but it can't. Or I don't know, maybe if I took off the pop filter it would. Or maybe if I turned off noise suppression. Hold on, maybe let's try that. Oh god, you guys are gonna... Can you guys hear me right now? So I turned off noise suppression. I don't know if my mic is sensitive enough to pick up my voice. You can hear me? Is it like clear though? Like I have the mic like really, really, really close to my mouth right now. It's like super close. Okay. The felt is gonna spend the rest of the stream whispering. Is anyone opposed to that? Does anyone here straight up dislike whispering? But why not, or better yet, does anyone here actually find the whispering to be more like, I guess, satisfying than my normal talking voice? The other problem is I kind of have to like talk straight into the mic, and like the only problem with that is that it kind of blocks my face, so my tracking messes up a little because like my mouth is covered by the microphone. Let me see if I can adjust my The whispering is definitely more ASMR like. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Thank you for the follow, the underdog. Hello. Welcome to the fountain. I mean, who here like listens to a lot of ASMR in general besides me? Like, who here would consider themselves like an ASMR enthusiast? I don't really care either way. Personally, so maybe the others can answer that. Your voice is nice either way. Really? Great. You yawning has got me EP. This is the most satisfying stream. I was like, oh, I appreciate it. You should have been here earlier. I was yawning like every sentence. And chances are, if you stay a while, you'll hear it a lot more. I like it when you whisper because it makes me turn my volume up. So when you raid someone, then you get blared. Are you being sarcastic? Is that sarcasm? I'm detecting a little bit of sarcasm. Wait, that was another thing. Like, I recently found out that I don't know why, but my volume or my microphone got a lot quieter than I remember. So like I had to boost my gain a lot for some reason, like to compensate. Okay, let me try talking like really softly and whispering. I don't know if it's gonna get picked up though. So this is me like barely even putting any effort into whispering. Like, can you guys hear me right now? Is this audible? I imagine it's audible, but it's more of a question of, is it clear enough to understand me? You can hear it? Nice. Boost your gains. No, I've actually not. I need to go to the gym more, actually. I've been kind of slumping. Hopefully tomorrow I can get back into the swing of things. Okay, that's good then. It was probably just my noise suppression then, which makes sense. Like I was like my whispering is probably so quiet that my noise suppression doesn't even like recognize it as speaking. Well, that's good to know. So like this mic can in fact pick up me whispering if I turn off my noise suppression and my noise gain. Oh, that's not good. I just got like the most random chest pain. That's probably not good. Ooh. That doesn't seem particularly good. That's a bit concerning, actually. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Anyone else just get random chest pain? Just me? Is that just me? Anyone else? Just you, buddy. No. I hate it when my noise suppression actually works. Hi, Mordred. Yeah, me too. All my homies hate noise suppression. Used to when you're obese. Well, that would make sense, right? I imagine when you get obese, like people that are fatter, like their arteries get clogged and yeah. I mean, that's also one of the reasons why I wanted to lose weight, just because, not even just for aesthetic reasons, but like objectively, like, you know, if you're too underweight or overweight, it's just like a lot of the things about like your like a lot of your health, you start to develop a lot of health issues, basically. You prefer a loudspeaker? Really? I mean, it's certainly a lot more natural for me to talk like in this cadence, in this volume. And, you know, it also, like, I feel better when I can be confident that you guys can understand what I'm saying. Whereas, like, when I whisper, it's kind of like in the back of my head, I'm always thinking, like, can they hear me? Can they hear me? Can they hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me right now? Basically. What should I get for dinner for my... well, if I'm going to get a late dinner, I should probably order it right now. Because I only have like an hour left before I gotta get in bed. What's something a bit lighter? Gotta make sure everyone and their dog hears felt in your neighborhood. Guys, please don't watch the felt in public settings. Please don't watch me in public settings because people might think you're cringe, and I wouldn't want that for you. Miso soup. I don't know if I can get something. I think the only things I can get this late, like the only things I can order this late are gonna be like heavy. I could make something, but that requires effort that the felt does not have. Or energy, rather. Yawners. Oh, there's tears in my eyes again. Where is my otherness? Felt I have done worse things around my peers. That's okay, they are cringe too, they just don't want to admit it. It's never daytime when you stream, so I'm never in public anyways. It's gonna happen someday. I'm gonna like actually see someone watching VTuber, like a VTuber in public, and it's gonna be so uncanny. Wait, could you imagine one day I get so popular that like even the most popular streamers rarely have this happen to them? Could you imagine I get so popular that I ever find someone watching me in public? That would be crazy. I'd probably freak out and reveal myself like, that's me. Although I don't think I'm ever gonna get that big. You watch me in public, I would not recommend that. Let's see. Oh god, everything on this menu looks so heavy. Why not? I mean, I guess it depends on the context. You know. Not like I think I would say anything out of pocket, but I suppose as long as you don't have anyone, or like, you know, the people around you don't really care. You like my content? You really like my content? Oh, you don't have to lie to me. You don't have to lie. Oh, you sleep on the train and you watch my VODs? That's so cute, thank you. I wish there was like a train in my city. Well, I guess like you need to drive everywhere in the city I live in. It'd be cool if there was a train. Would it be cool if there was a train? I think it would be cool. Well, but also, like, you know, in the EU, you can literally get on the train and go to a different country. Obviously, you can't do that in the US. And there's not a whole lot of states that you can travel to on a train from another state. But like, dude, the one-on-one chats are nice and you generally are fun to interact with. Thank you. But I feel like what I do isn't anything special, is I guess my point. Like, you could pretty much get the felt experience literally anywhere else, I think. Well, I mean, obviously you wouldn't get the felt, but you could get the felt experience. I guess that makes it, though. I could lie to you? What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean? Am I supposed to be flattered or disappointed by that? Did you mean to say you could never lie to me? Doesn't have to be special to be meaningful. Oh, you're just flattering me. You're the only streamer on this platform. I don't know about that. Well, if you guys, okay, I'm not super. That is not true. That is not true. I think that is actually just flattery. I am not super unique. That is not true. That's actually just you're just buttering me up. That is unironically not true. I'm a dime a dozen. But But if you guys ever, if you guys ever find another streamer that you think is like similar to me, like if you ever find a streamer and you think this person reminds me of Felt, please send them to me, because I'd be interested in watching them. If nothing else, just to see from a third part, like an outside looking in perspective, what do people think I'm like? I feel like I'm somewhere between like Gremlin and Comfy, and I don't know. It's like the things that I feel like make me up are like at odds with each other. It's very hard to explain. That was mostly the model, huh? I don't think my model was particularly like I could tell you for a fact, my model was not like, I mean, to me it's special because like to me it's extremely unique because of the art style. But like in terms of like the composition, if anything, my model is supposed to be low key. It's not supposed to stand out. It's supposed to be kind of like a reflection of my desire not wanting to stand out. How large my tail is? Yeah, my tail is pretty. I deliberately told my artist to make it big and fat. I've honestly never been such a returning watcher of streamer before until now. You're the first. Oh, you're making me blush. I'm not too far into watching streamers, so I really enjoy this personally. Oh, that is so flattering when someone says like that they really don't watch anyone besides you. Not in like a super like parasocial I'm possessive of you type of way, but oh, you're the reason why I started watching streaming in the first place type of way, I don't care if you guys watch other people. I love how you say that. You have the prettiest red eyes ever. Thank you. I do think that's one of my I think my best features are my eyes, and then my ears, and then no. I think my best features are my eyes, my ears, and then my tail, in that order. I think Toki builds or draws really detailed and beautiful eyes. Felt is the reason I started sleeping a lot better. What? You should go to the doctor. That doesn't sound healthy at all. You should go to a doctor. Get some sleep meds or something. I'm flattered, I guess, but I don't know, but that doesn't sound good. Just get together with Toki. I've actually unfortunately I've asked Toki to do a collab stream a long time ago, but she said she's not confident enough in her English to do one, and obviously I can't speak German at all, so I don't think that's ever gonna happen, unfortunately. And I drew your model, I really wanted to stand out. Oh, thank you. I'm one that I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm not gonna lie. I love getting validation and attention in an isolated environment, but I don't want it to be in a public setting. I don't want to draw attention to myself if I'm in a public setting. But certainly if I'm in a stream, I want everyone to love me. My tail is more than half your height. Isn't my tail? My tail is taller than me, or it's pretty close actually. It's just barely taller than the top of my ear, or my ears. Sorry, are a little bit taller. You should pop by her stream sometimes. Yeah, her streams are fun, but she doesn't stream in English. She mostly streams in German, so be aware of that. I think she obviously she doesn't mind if people talk in her streams in English, but you're gonna stand out like a sore thumb when everyone else is talking in German. You would not rather be called a good boy in public. Is that to say that you guys do that? I feel like I don't really get that a whole lot. I'm somewhere in the middle on that. Don't make it weird. I appreciate the occasional good boy, but don't say it every day. Kind of like what I was saying earlier. If you flatter the felt, you don't got to do it every sentence. But maybe once a week. That's probably pretty good to satisfy your God. That's a good offering for me. I would accept it greedily. Okay, well, I'm sorry, guys. The Feld is going to be responsible. It's going to start being responsible. So I need to start getting ready for, well, not necessarily getting ready for bed, but I need to start like ending stream so I can go do something and then get ready for bed. You cry? You should have, I'm sorry. You should have went to sleep. You stayed awake. You spent too much time talking to me and now you didn't. Now you're awake still. Sag. I cry because you cry. Yeah, I'm crying for you. It's time to start working on what were you working on? Thank you guys for choosing to spend your time with little old me. I'm nothing special. That means a lot. I am. You have to write an application for an exchange year. It's an essay. Oh, I hated writing in college. I didn't hate it, but certainly didn't enjoy it. I hated having to do, like, yeah, required writing. What is this? They made a blueberry pie? What? Whoa, what is this? Whoa, the Felt is intrigued by this blueberry pie. Okay, we need to look for someone to raid. I'm not gonna talk like talk about like gush over food on stream when I need to go. Oh my god, no one's doing ASMR. We're gonna be able to raid someone new tonight. None of the people I follow, like, I have 4 people I follow that usually do ASMR, but they're all playing games. Fox likes berries. Ha ha ha. Very nice, very nice. Okay, trying to find a comfy VTuber. Comfy. Oh, I gotta put the old headphones on. Okay, this person seems pretty safe for work. Nemoy? I'll have to check them out. Well, let me look. Wait, have I? Oh, this person. I remember this person. We've rated him before, I think. I kind of want to rate someone I haven't rated yet. Wait, have we rated him before? I think. I could be wrong though. Anyways. Have a good day, good night, good morning, noon. Have a good day, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, next time. Bye. Bye Ame, bye Lux, bye Chunky, bye Mordred. Does anyone else want to say goodbye? Speak now, forever hold your tongue. My felt goodbye is priceless. Bye JRO. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll miss me. Oh, I'll miss you too. I won't be gone long though. I'll be back in like, approximately 24 hours from now. 23, I guess, technically. 23 and a half. 22 and a half, I mean. Bye. Okay, we're gonna raid Plummet is their name. Here's the raid command. Make me look cool. Bye.